think he's talking about Donald Trump, possibly.
But let's go to the thing on the southern border. I mean, the human traffickers, Phil, have destroyed so many people. You know, it's bigger than drug trafficking right now. The whole purpose of zero tolerance and no catch and release is to make sure that we have a legal process. If you come through a port of entry, you get to try to claim asylum. Okay, and you'll be able to stay together. If you're illegally crossing the border, Trump has gone back and now, like U.S. law has, is criminalized that event. And I think it's the only way we can start to get control of the southern border. Donald Trump does not do that to break up families. What Donald Trump is trying to do is keep families intact and not have them come up from Central America. The left has empowered, and the mainstream media has empowered, the human traffickers. It's a massive problem.
Is it possible, Steve, that one of the reasons, and by the way, we separate kids from parents in this country, but is it possible that in a way that was done as a disincentive for people to come?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's what, people were saying was about a deterrence. I think it was just letting people know, and they got the word. If you look at the interviews that people have done down in Central America, they realized the game had changed up here. You have to do it. Remember this whole thing about economic asylum. If you're going to come for economic asylum, there's no asylum just for economics. What you have to do is then get in line and try to come in legally. And we take over, I think, 1.5 million people a year legally. You just have to get into the system. Okay. So Donald Trump is trying, this is what I'm saying. The elites of both political parties are about managing a process to unacceptable outcomes to citizens, whether that's Korea, whether it's China, whether it's NATO, Iran, or the southern border. Donald Trump is sitting there going, I could take the easy way out. I could give happy talk like Bush. I could give happy talk like Clinton. I could give happy talk like Obama and just go through my presidency and be popular and get out of here. Donald Trump, at 71 years old and worth $7 billion, didn't have to do this. He did it because he's a patriot, okay? And he's there to say, I'm going to have an impact, and I don't care what they call me. I don't care what they say about me, okay? Because right now, I have to take action. So, no, Phil, I will tell you, he's not a racist. He's not a misogynist. He's not a liar. And he's not somebody there looking to destroy families. The exact opposite. But thanks for the question.
Your critics would say, how is it patriotic to separate an 8-month-old baby from their mother? How is that patriotic?
By the way, because here's the thing. You have to have the rule of law. If you want to keep you come through a port of entry.
But you have to have decency.
You come through the port of entry. You come through a port of entry. And in a port of entry, you can try to claim asylum. If you don't get it, you get sent back. If you get it, you stay together. If you illegally cross the border, it's just like a criminal in the United States. If you have an 8-month-old baby and commit a crime in the United States, they don't let you stay together in jail.
Well, it's
called the rule of law. By the way, it's a tough call, but it had to be made. And I think the deplorables in the United States, if you notice, the reason they're not talking about it right now, they understand that issue plays into this November. It's going to be a major issue in Trump's massive reelect victory here.
People vote for Donald Trump because he separates children from their parents.
No, it's not. It's not that. You're using the nomenclature.
I'm putting
of the
it
left.
to you.
No, you're using the nomenclature of the left. What he's doing is enforcing the law. If you break the law, okay, you're going to be separate. Now, he's even kind of modified that. Look, I'm much more hardcore in this. It's got to be no catch and release, zero tolerance. If you come across the border, not in a port of entry, it's an illegal entry. You've got to be separated, and it's a disincentive. You're saying don't do this, and for the human traffickers, it's not going to work because the message is going to get back.
Let's move on. Your stance very clear. Neil is calling from Watford. Good morning, Neil.